is that we'll have to keep an eye on what he actually starts to max here, because the Malefic direction, I guess.
Well, Wings coming in for a gank though. Fly gets rooted. Does have that same queen pull, but has to use the Ghost to try to get out of there. Flashes away as well, just a win. So Pilot and Winged going to be his big concerns. For the next little while, Che will get rooted straight into the curtain call. Flashes away on the other side. Pilot's going to absorb one of those, and they will make it out safely.
It was actually a really nice mind game by JinAir about that magical journey, trying to bait Arrow into hitting Pilot instead of Che. Not following through with the immediate journey through the tunnel, and then having the Sivir take the most severe hits right there. But here comes Score.
Yep, Spell Shield's been used. That's going to be Stand United. They're really going to invest for this one. The Bard ultimate comes through. TP going to be matched by Trace as he arrives. Looks like this might just be the disengage. No, Kuzan comes in the backside. They just blow him up immediately. Good roam there by Fly to show up and confirm the kill. Oh, he gets killed by the Hemo. He dropped the Hemo Blade before he. I thought he roamed up. He dropped Hemo Blade before he went through.
Yeah.
Yeah, all of a sudden I look at him.
They are succeeding in their.
Oh boy. That's going to be the Stand United use. Going to be matched by a teleport immediately coming out. Glacial Fissure not going to connect on the wing, but he will get locked up by the concussive blows. And he goes down someday, taking away the corrective teams aren't netting those big combat stats or, you know, the objective taking stats as the Mountain Drake. So having the Cloud Drakes be the first two spawns is innately working toward JinAir.
Yeah, at least for the moment. Again, how these team fights shape up is still in question.
Boy, someday once the flash away from the Bard ultimate will actually catch Winged. Going to get locked up by the Cosmic Mighty, but now they find Che. That's going to be the curtain call coming out. One shot takes him out. Arrow just waiting, trying to find another target. The red buff is going to be there. Winged will take that one away. Not going to be able to get any more bullets, but now Fly coming in from the top side, trying to get onto Winged and Kuzan. Emo playing, not going to do enough damage. Helpful. We've seen the amount of damage that KT is able to output at a moment. So Score barely not getting out of that one. The TP's going to come through. They pop on the hunt. They're trying to chase out. Hachani's blocking a lot of this. We'll throw out the Glacial Fissure to try to disengage them. Magical Journey comes up with Hachani. Might be the one going down, and he does. Collateral damage from Winged will finish him off.
I'm not actually sure why Hachani chose to go that direction towards Arrow, who had already used his root. Instead, didn't actually go for the GA yet, but as his next item.
Got a Thornmail instead. Just mitigating all that damage from Wing. Pilot. Big curtain call opening up here. Pilot's going to take one shot. Bard ultimate does get used. I think it caught Arrow, or it's called Score actually. So Arrow did evade that one, but now the re-engage coming through. The Given Play still taking on the Pilot, takes a bit of damage. Kuzan has to flash away with that shield and try to speed him up. Che, gonna fail flash, doesn't make it into the Raptor Pit. He's gonna pay for that one with his life as Arrow finishes him off from long range. Nicely played here by KT so far. Just little micro mistakes by JinAir. They lose their support.
Oh, they just waited out the Bard ultimate, and JinAir feinted too far forward, trying to threaten Score, but Score popping out of that Bard ultimate pretty quickly thereafter, and then they just turned the tables without that form of CC in there. Trace looking for something on the side, but he's not going to be able to stop Fly on the flank.
Yeah, Fly's coming down. They get straight in onto Kuzan to absolutely blow him up. Arrow finds the kill, takes a bunch of damage in return for the collateral damage, but he will stay alive. That's going to be the Nether Grasp on the Sunday. Getting worked out pretty low, but he will be able to walk out with his life. Curtain call is going to find a couple, and Arrow still takes out Winged.
Yeah, hits a big crit onto Pilot at the end there. Pilot is going to force his way through, try and take out this turret. He's going to be able to get it. Johnny trying to delay right now. He's got his unbreakable up. Right. He's okay. Fly.
Okay, Fly's coming down from the bottom side. Now here comes somebody actually TP'd back in, looking for the dash. Spell Shield comes up and actually won't even connect.
Yeah, you're not going to get much there. I think he was hoping to hit the dash and then get an auto attack in to set up for a Jin route.
Johnny will be the first one to don the armor. We assume that Someday is so close behind. Curtain call's going to be opened up. Wing takes a shot. Trace just going to get jumped on by Someday and Score. They work him down really quickly. Che uses the Bard ultimate, catches himself though. Fly and Score don't get caught up, and he goes down. Two clean picks in for KT, and they're just going to turn their eyes straight over onto Baron yet again.
Yeah, this is the problem with this particular team composition. If you get to this late game status, and KT has itemized as intelligently as they have, there's just not enough you could do. Trace actually didn't even pop his ultimate right there. They're going to try and trade this for an Elder Dragon, but I don't think they're going to get it.
They already have Fly halfway down there. The thing's not even at half HP, and JinAir have to peel back.
Yeah, Fly intelligently using his Ghost proactively.
He's just going to keep this one going.
Like, all right, well.
Thanks for prepping it. We'll take it from here. And nothing that JinAir can do, so Baron and Elder Drake now over to KT. And they have all of the tools necessary to close out game one.
All right, JinAir took a risk with this composition. I do think that this is a feast or famine comp. It's high risk, high reward.
Yeah.
Hey, Achilles.
He's just looking for more damage. Third call coming out in mid. Finds one on the Kuzan, two on the Kuzan. Just trying to zone them off this turret so they can get the wave crashing in and finish off that tier 2. Looks like they will be pretty successful about this. Meanwhile, some days continuing the split, just keeping Trace busy, making sure he can't join the team. Wow, Winged taking a bunch of damage already. Gonna have to dash back.
Yeah, that's Simmer still doing a lot.
Oh, okay. Answers might not used by Score. He gets picked off. Fly going in with the Sanguine Pull. Will get taken out as well. Winged finds the kill. That's going to be 2 picked up here from the side of JinAir. Can they find more? This could be a big window back into them. Jay flashes forward. It's not able to get the Cosmic Binding, but Pilot gets closer. The root comes through. Hachani gets completely locked into the turret rubble. The GA will get popped. He will go down. That's 3 kills now picked up for JinAir. Let's see what they can convert this into, because it could very well be an inhibitor.
Yeah, they're going to keep powering down it. People do not play against this Thunderlord's Graves build that Wing does very often, and they get surprised by the amount of burst damage he can put out. Score didn't use Flash, didn't use his ultimate in that fight, and just got destroyed, and now they're going to pay for it with at least an inhibitor.
Yeah, 20 seconds, 30 seconds still on Hachani. JinAir might just be going for this one. Third call will come out. Kuzan's eating these shots would be crucial. He flashes away from the third one. Fourth one will finish off Trace. That's a big opening here for KT. Now Jay locked down the last shot from Arrow. That was just the first bullet. Takes out Jay. They do turn this on its head, but now the inhibitor down in mid lane. KT, that very much going to constrict how well they can move.
Next, I think I would have built that first instead of the GA that he had, because having that frozen heart for the start of these fights really does cut some of that Sivir damage down and make it slightly more manageable.
Getting some damage in, actually going to get taunted and rooted immediately. Dashes back, still has the Guardian Angel available, will evade those last couple shots. See if Arrow throws one out, gets a nice big shot onto Trace, works him down to about half HP. KT suffered a little bit though, someday takes a bit of chunk damage. Has this
very delicate situation for both teams. Che has been holding onto that Bardol really well.
Oh boy, Fly. He gets engaged on as the Stand United coming through. Che going to use that Bard ultimate, catches himself with it, takes a magical journey, but doesn't get very far. He goes down, Wing having to dash back. Still holding on to that GA, but Fly is trying to change that. Plague not going to do a whole lot, but they still find Trace, who just gets popped. Score going to be the one taking away that kill. It's a 2 for 0 for KT. Looks like they might want to push up, just go for this inhibitor. Or they could just back off and do Baron.
Yeah, they're going to back off and do Baron. Someday still has his TP, so go ahead, get the recall through. It will be a 3v5 with a top lane tank at full HP if you go for this, and play it as safe as you can. And they're just going to go for it now, just allow Someday to walk back from base.
Yeah, Ward is in the back of the pit, but we can see Kuzan. He's just pushing out that top side. JinAir want nothing to do with this, just going to hand the Baron over to KT. Oh man. I think hour 16 was the longest last time. Bard ultimate gets thrown out. Not sure if that found Score, but here comes the Stand United coming in. Wing already getting jumped low. GA will get popped. Jay has to flash out, gets knocked up though. Looks like he will go down. Fly finds the kill. Wing all on his lonesome on the backside. He's gonna fall. That's a double kill for the Vladimir. Nice taunt right there by Someday with the flash. Finds Kuzan, who will go down. Score gonna get revived by that GA of his own. So far it's a triple kill for Fly. He will die in the end, but Pilot is gonna pay the ultimate price for it. 6 on the lamp for a spite, but there's nowhere to go. No way to live. He falls down. It's just Trace, and KT probably can't win because they're all low. There's no way.
There is no wave, Achilles, and yes, you're right. They actually can't tank it right now. Someday is going back to clear it out and to try and push up, but Trace will be able to poke with the Malefic Visions. So is this actually the end of the game? The answer is probably yes eventually.
How about that one? They're both recalling. So
we have 40 seconds.
KT says, no, this is not. Someday does
no,
have
no,
TP.
No, they're still in base.
Okay, yeah,
all right.
Someday has TP.
They still have TP. Score is back up to full HP. He dropped back.
It's 40 seconds on Violet,
Yeah,
20 on Winged, 30 on Kuzan. They should be able to finish this one out. Curtain call coming out. This one.
Trace with the fancy dancing.
Oh,
well,
fancy enough.
He blocked it with his passive.
All right, well, he got 1 out of 4. Bard ultimate used to just eat up the turret. Doesn't get the second one, though, so they turn straight onto that. Hachani will get locked up, but they just pile onto Trace's face. to work through that Guardian Angel. He goes down. Wow, big shot from Arrow. That was disgusting to watch. Winged comes back up, goes right back down. He's actually somehow still alive. I don't know how he managed
Score
to stay
dies.
alive.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
All right, you know Godot's going to show up, but spoiler, he doesn't.
Keeps on happening.
Spoiler, Godot never shows up.
Nope. JinAir are going to start up this Elder Dragon. KT crashing down. Somebody still up at the top side has the Stand United available. Dragon's down below half. This would be a good pickup for JinAir with that Infernal Drake's just going to TP straight into the pit. That's going to send them backing off. Wing's still playing forward. They're trying to go for this one. Glacial Fissure pops up Wing when the Dragon starts resetting. Somebody up in the front lines going to get his GA popped as Malzahar works through him. Dragon ends up going over to KT. Somebody has to retreat though. Gets taken really low. Has to sit on that Lamb's Respite, as does Fly. Score now in the pit. Going to hop out to safety. And looks like no one's going to die.
So close, but man, that Dragon reset nearly sunk JinAir and deal damage, because Arrow's really the only one with any decent kind of range who can actually auto-attack or start to beat down the inhibitor. And if he walks into that choke point at the front of the base, he might just die. So,
just a reminder, we're a minute out. It's going to be Pilot getting grabbed up. Able to get out of there. Flashes away someday, taking a ton of damage from that. Malzahar getting chipped out. He's going to be the first one to fall as Kuzan finds the kill. They fire back. They get Fly as well. KT have to retreat out of here. And JinAir is just full-blown gung-ho pushing into KT's face. With Johnny with that GA up running around, but Trace has that cutoff with the TP. Hachani's going to try to sacrifice himself. They're trying to get a kill into Kuzan, but Score and Arrow really don't have anywhere to go. They're just going to end up dying, and this should be the game for JinAir. They can push straight down mid and end it.
Wow, Hachani going to die there too. And the big turning point was somebody didn't have his GA, and he got caught up by the Nether Grasp. Trace with a hero play at max rank. That Nether Grasp is doing 45% of Sunday's health and damage. And so when he doesn't have that QSS anymore, and he doesn't have the Lamb's Respite to come down, that's going to be it. So really smart targeting from Trace.
And time. We now have the longest game for the LCK Summer Split 2016. It's going to stretch a little bit ahead of the previous record, but JinAir off of that big play by Trace. We weren't sure how this one was going to go. KT looking like they could have closed this thing out ages ago. Just get delayed with their lack of siege, and JinAir perseveres in the end. They take out game one.
That was a weird game, Achilles, but props to Trace.